and welcome back to the Ballad of the Songbirds and Snakes chapter review. We're going to be going over every single chapter as I read them. So let's see, we're on chapter 2 today. I'd say a lot better than chapter 1. It's a lot shorter. Chapter 1 was around 24 pages. Chapter 2 was only around 14. Okay. So much better. In this chapter, at the end of the last chapter, we meet our main character, Cornelius Snow, and he was assigned the District 12 girl. In this chapter, we see the reapings of the communities. We meet Lucy Gray Baird, who is the District 12 female tribute. Now, when she's calling, she walks up to the stage and puts a snake or does something to the mayor's daughter, who then she freaks out. She wets herself. It's pretty embarrassing. And then the mayor comes, helps out, and when he comes up, he actually pushes the tribute down. And one thing it says, he pushed that down into the person he knows was pretty much sentenced to death. So, pretty serious moment. And then after that, he's taken into the main hall, Justice Hall, which is like their town hall. And the Lucy Gray actually took the mic and started, one person in the audience started singing, then a second person saying the next few lines. It was a male, it was a female, then male, and then she went up, took the mic, and just went loose. She was singing, hitting the high notes, hitting the low notes, walking back and forth. It was like a full concert. Even when she was walking past the peacekeepers, they couldn't even, it said they couldn't even help hold a smile. So it was pretty entertaining, and I think it's a fun thing to do, and it's called the Reaping Song. I actually saw it on YouTube, like the first 10 seconds on YouTube, but I guess that's sort of like the three finger, whatever. I guess it's something like that. I'm not too sure, because we only see it once, and then after this we do see the other reapings. But in this reaping, we also meet the male tribute, Joseph Diggs, and what Lucy does, she goes, grabs his hand, and forces him to do a little bow with her. So, in my opinion, it was a lot more entertaining. It was fairly well. One thing we learn is, in the first chapter, we learn how poor the Snows are after the war, because it is, again, very recent after the war, and it's talking about the food, how when it was the beginning, they had lima beans, just lima beans, for days, for years. They had cabbage, lima beans, and bread, and some water. So they were very poor off, and after this, there was a buffet, and at the buffet, he grabs a big plate of food. He wants to go grab a pie. He doesn't want to be too greedy to show his struggles. So what he does is grabs a smaller piece of pie, because he went up to grab some pie, and the dean comes up, and the dean says, go grab a bigger one. And throughout it all, the dean asks Cornelius, what do you plan on doing afterwards? He said he wants to go to college, university, but what happens if she doesn't win and you don't have money because you're dirt poor? We all know it. His outfit's pretty makeshift, as we saw in the first chapter, and he doesn't know. He does not know that yet, but I'm predicting she wins. I'm not saying she does. I'm predicting she's gonna win, but who knows? Anything can happen. It is the Hunger Games. Let's see. So then, throughout the past few pages, we just see hate from the dean of the academy towards Cornelius, and the only thing he can figure out is, in the first name, we see a nickname for the dean, and that nickname is High as a Kite Bottom. I don't really know what that means. They were saying how every teacher had a nickname, but I guess it got to the dean, what his nickname was. And that's his prediction. We don't know, but there might be some sabotage. There might be some sabotage, I predict, during the Hunger Games. So we'll see. That's it for this review. This is chapter 2 of, again, The Ballad of the Songbirds and Snakes, the newest in the Hunger Games series. Here's the other two, by Susan Collins. Make sure you subscribe. Comment what your opinions are if you've read it. And hope you have a good day. Peace.